Hello YouTube and welcome to the third video of this anime week, a week where I will finally wrap up all my 2014 animes. Now today's review is going to be on the anime, and excuse me that I'm just going to read this. Hi Mita Hana no Namae o Bokutachi wa Mada Shiranai, or Anohana the Flower we saw that day. Anohana is considered a drama classic and belongs to what is known as the big three in drama animes, together with Angel Beats and Clannad. Now, knowing that drama is my favorite genre, I was of course very excited to give this a watch. The story of Anohana centers around a group of 6 friends who spent their youth together. But then one of the friends, being Meiko Honma, dies in a tragic accident. After her death, the group fell apart and the friends started drifting away from each other. Now we're 10 years later, and on a hot summer's day, one of the friends and our main hero, Jinta Yadomi, gets a visit from Meiko's spirit. She tells him that she can't rest in peace because she has one big wish left. Unfortunately, she doesn't remember what the wish is. She only remembers that it requires the entire group to be together. So Jinta starts to get the group back together, which seems to be much harder than he thought, because apparently he's the only one that can see Meiko's spirit. First of all, I want to talk about the story and more specifically the concept of Anohana. Creating an anime that centers around death, regrets, trying to deal with yourself and your past and still creating a piece that people will actually watch is extremely difficult. There aren't many animes out there who dare to attack these topics. Angel Beats is also one of them, but they're quite rare. Anohana dared to center around these topics, and I think that they did an amazing job there. They succeeded in creating an anime that deals with these topics without it becoming a very dark and depressing anime which you quit after 2 episodes because it's just too depressing. No, Anohana is completely different. It's actually a really light-hearted anime that combines drama and humor perfectly. One of the aspects that amplifies this connection is the animation in Anohana. I found it to be really beautiful and serene, none of that dark coloring that you would expect in this kind of animes. No, really bright colors, which to me symbolizes the very tight friendship between the characters. The same can be said about the music. Both the intro and the ending song are really happy songs, but I guarantee you that they will stick in your head and send shivers down your spine again when you hear them again later. I was very surprised by some of the plot twists that happened during Anohana. They're things that I didn't see coming, and they always lifted the anime to a higher level. Romance doesn't play a super big role in Anohana. It's more present in one of the side stories than in the main storyline, although the further you go into the anime, the more important it becomes. And then I of course have to talk about the drama, considering that this is one of the big 3, and I will focus on the last 2 episodes for now. The other episodes will come later in this review. The drama in these last 2 episodes is phenomenal. The last scene will be burnt on your retina and you will never be able to forget it. It's so heartbreaking and memorable, just as our main heroine Meiko. If you don't like her and don't choke up at her final scene, then you can officially say that you don't have feelings. So the drama in the last episodes was really good, but the other episodes lacked that a bit. I was going into this anime expecting a really emotional anime, but I was left empty-handed the first 9 episodes. Yes, there were some touching scenes, but I was expecting more. So when I went into the last episodes, I had this feeling saying, "Come on Anohana, surprise me," and luckily it did that, as I mentioned previously. Related to that is the fact that during these first 9 episodes, I found Anohana to be more of a comedy than a drama. The comedy overruled the drama there, in my opinion. I of course have nothing against comedy, but it's just not what I was expecting. The last negative point isn't a bad point from the anime itself, but it's something that I deplore. Anohana is only 11 episodes long, which is shorter than the majority of animes. If it had 1 or 2 extra episodes, it could have gone further into building up the tension towards the end. And as a bonus, here are my thoughts on Anohana the movie. The movie succeeded in making you feel these intense emotions that you felt at the end of the anime again. For the rest, it was pretty much a recap of the series. So as a conclusion, Anohana definitely deserves to be in that select group of top drama animes. I'm going to rate it at 4 out of 5 stars, and I definitely recommend that you watch it. Now if you thought that today's anime was already set, be prepared for tomorrow's review, because then we're stepping it up quite a notch. And with that, I conclude my review of Anohana the Flower we saw that day. As usual, you can find the full list of all my animes and reviews over at Anime Planet. As usual, I will put a link in the description box down below. Now if you want me to review a particular anime from this list, please put them in the comments. Also, if you have a recommendation for me, put them in the comments as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, visit me on Facebook and subscribe to this channel for more reviews in the future. I will say arigatou gozaimasu and I will see you all in the next video.